Hello. Everything seems good. Alright. Alright. I'm in the safe house, I presume? Or right by the safe house. Or whatever. Hideout, that's what they're called. Yeah, here it is, okay. Ooh, money. Okay. What is it that we are to do? We are finding Darius Petrescu. He's that away. Did I have any investigations? I have a treatment for fatigue on me, right? Yeah, I have a treatment for fatigue on me. I can get that to him. I can possibly make a treatment for cold. Don't have the headache one yet. Where do I get that? I'll have to find out. Same with migraines, I can't do that yet. I can get a second fatigue one and then a cold. Alright. Another fatigue. Then a cold, which is here. And I can't make these yet. I wonder where I can go to get those. To get this one stuff. Let's see here. Probably not the Palmers. Don't think he's gonna have anything. I've already talked to him. Huh. I don't think anyone here is gonna be able to help. Hey. Oh, there's Milton. Yeah, alright, so I'm gonna see if I can find anything anywhere. But regardless, I shall be able to find it somewhere. That's over here. Ah, a rat. Num 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 num.
Despicable. I can't believe I'm doing this.
One more rat. Alright.
This is despicable.
Oh, there's still another rat. Cool.
I have this thirst for blood.
Oh, that's the hideout. Okay.
Who distribute flowers at this hour of night?
Good evening, sir. Do you remember me?
If you're here for a reward, you'll be sorely disappointed. But I'll gladly shake the hand of a fellow countryman.
I'm not here for a bounty. I'm a doctor. Dr. Reed from the Pembroke.
A doctor? In Whitechapel? What an opportunity. My name's Bates. Cadogan Bates.
Do you require assistance, Mr. Bates?
Not me, but your skills could help a lot of people round here. That would help my business, because I say, a live tenant's a paying tenant.
I mean, that is indeed true. A live tenant is a paying tenant. Ugh.
Since I took an oath to help people, can I be of assistance?
Well, seen better days, that's for sure. But it was bound to happen with all these refugees about.
He has a cold, yeah. Alright. Here's some medicine.
Infecting you is probably the last thing on these people's minds. Take this, in any case.
What? You give me this for free? Don't have a clue about this place, do you?
Well, you know, I kind of want your blood quality to be up, just in case if I decide to take a nibble. There's a lot of ones around here. This seems to be a low place.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane. She's a nurse. What can you tell me about her?
Dorothy Crane, bless her soul. I really should thank her someday.
Oh?
Has she treated you?
No. When I need a checkup, I'd go to a bloody doctor, not some back alley clinic full of sick foreigners.
It's unusual to see someone so happy around here, especially considering the current situation.
Why should I be sad now? There've always been wars, disease, tragedy. There always will be.
That's an unusual way of seeing things in these trying times.
I don't see why I should shed a tear for another man's woes. I'm healthy, and I intend to stay so.
What is your business, exactly?
I offer fair lodgings for a modest price to the poor and weary of Whitechapel.
I see. And what about those who cannot pay?
Well, deals can be done, if you know what I mean. Money's not the only currency. After all, I'm not immune to a pretty face.
Oh.
I don't approve of your actions, but I know very little about this borough, other than its reputation. There are always necessary evils.
A necessary evil. That's one way to think about it. Knew you had more smarts than all these immigrants.
What help could I possibly be to your business?
That's simple. I already get good money from all those fleeing the war. Can you imagine what they'd be willing to pay if I could offer medical assistance too?
Mr. Bates, do not make me regret saving your life in this quarantine zone.
I understand, Dr. Reed, you're from a good family. Don't want to get your hands dirty. That's fine. I'll be happy to act as your middleman.
I've no interest in money. Perhaps one night I will visit you and take what I require. If that should happen, there will be no need for a middleman.
So it's a no then. That's too bad. The Reed tonic could have really helped people, you know, save lives. Isn't that what you do? I mean, people buy that Swambra shit.
Tell me, what's your honest opinion of the increasing violence in London?
People are just beginning to discover what we've always known. This city's rotten to the core. They just took their bloody time to wake up and notice it.
What do you mean?
People are acting like the violence is news. But it's always been savage down here. It just bubbles to the surface every now and again.
I'm looking for
Dorothy
Tell me truthfully, why are you so thankful?
By keeping my tenants alive, she's making me a rich man. Every month they live, it's more coin in my pocket.
You seem to have recovered well since your attack. Do you ever think about what happened to you?
Not much. It was a fucking nightmare. Savages, absolute bloody savages. Their appearance. Jesus. It made me want to puke.
You'd better not come back here. I won't be around next time to save you.
Well, he has pretty good blood quality. I could just take him out now. But I might wait a bit. Maybe to unlock this last hint, you know? Or till I... I mean, he is a decent scumbag. I'll see. I'll see. I shall see what I can do. Yeah. So, I'm gonna try and find more people, though. That's for sure. He should all be good. The only person that needs treatment here is that guy. I will probably go back to the Delaney eventually and give him the treatment. Might eventually go through this as well. Right now, though, my place is here.
Goodbye, Mr.
Alright. I see where I need to go. Unknown man. No one else seems to be around. I really do feel like I might want to take him out. 800 XP is 800 XP, you know?
A lot of people are talking about this Colossus. Perhaps I should look into it.
Let's see in here.
What? What do you want? Leave me alone.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I'm looking for Nurse Dorothy Crane.
There is no Dorothy Crane here. Now goodbye.
I'm afraid this medical leaflet says the opposite, sir.
Really? Well, I'm afraid I'm going to close this door right now. Go bother someone else, Mr. Doctor.
To enter that house, I must discover who this man really is. Maybe I could start by observing what he's up to.
Perhaps I should look into it.
Hmm.
There's nobody here. It's locked.
A lot of people are talking about this Colossus.
So is just here good enough to investigate or no? There we go. Okay. Oh, Dorothy.
A strange man was at the door with a pass for our medical facility. I refused him entry.
Darius, how could you know he didn't need our help?
His clothes were too finely tailored to be from Whitechapel.
Perhaps just a friend of that stray poet who is always about.
Richard Nethercott? No, not of the same cloth, this man. I suspect some machination from that journalist.
Clayton Darby. Is he still asking questions?
Yes. I saw him drifting around St. Mary's Church. I swear he is tracking me just downwind.
I must talk to that journalist or the poet. They must know about Darius. Nearby the church they just mentioned.
Merchant. Huh? Merchant?
Its effectiveness has been
Oh,
proven
right,
by
her.
many. Even flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Yeah, then off I go.
Perhaps I should look into it. A storm approaches. Maybe it's time to see if this Christina is still working nearby.
Choices do matter here.
Welcome, sir. Please take a browse of my wares.
I am Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Doctor? Interesting. I'm Barrett Lewis. Usually I don't have time to waste with talk, but at this hour of the night I can hardly refuse.
Ah, he's a traitor.
How is business around here?
Business? I have no business. Between this racket, theft, and customers getting scared, I'm losing money every day.
I see. Sounds like you blame someone in particular for your situation.
It's no secret Joe Peterson spends his time harassing merchants. But with me, he's trying to put me out of business once and for all.
As a merchant, you see Whitechapel every day. Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary recently?
What you mean besides the epidemic, the war, and all the usual crap? As long as I can remember, this part of town has been a bottomless pit, and no sign of the bottom yet.
Violence is increasing in the borough.
Yeah. A few nights ago, some blokes jumped me. Came out of one of the condemned workshops. Fever, madness, something like that.
Where did this happen? Why did you go there?
In the closed workshops nearby. I worked there as an apprentice in better days. Now I only go to find trinkets or tools. Too bad I was mugged, though. There was good money in that little box of loot I lost.
Have you been hurt?
No, but that's only because I ran like hell. Those men were raving lunatics, I tell you. Not even able to speak anymore, just screaming.
right then. Show me what you have.
Let's see here. Aluminum, no. Yikes. That stuff's expensive. I don't think they have anything that will tell me how to make the rest of the potions. But I could possibly buy these. I'm always in need of those. I'm in need of those right now, so they'll be helpful. I don't think I can. Yeah, good resale value. I'm gonna sell these because I can't get rid of them else anyway else. Also gonna sell that. Alright then. 4. Oh look, Joe Peterson. Just so happened to be the guy that I need.
Excuse me, sir. I have a few questions for you.
Another journalist? I didn't answer the first one, so piss off!
I'm not a journalist, I'm a doctor.
A doctor, you say? It's quite a rare breed in this part of town.
Really? But still, here I am. Dr. Jonathan Reed, at your service.
I'm Joe Peterson to some, but Colossus Joe to most. And I don't remember asking for your service, sir.
May I ask what you do around here?
I do whatever I want, and sometimes even more. Now sod off.
According to you, physicians are scarce in this part of town. Why is that?
Not familiar with this neighborhood, are you? I guess your fancy colleagues are too afraid of being stabbed in the back.
This part of town does have quite a reputation. Would you say it's justified?
Totally. Look at me, for instance. I always look my opponent in the eye before knocking him out.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
You survive at any cost, even at the expense of others. Perhaps that's just the law of nature.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons, and that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
I see, I see. Huh.
Have you heard of a nurse named Dorothy Crane? She's a colleague of mine, and is supposed to live around here.
Dorothy Crane? Yeah, I know her. One of the few good souls who dare to help the sick around here.
Could you please tell me more about her?
She's a nice girl. Tries to help the migrants. I offered to give her a hand, but she said my reputation would attract too much attention.
Two hints, I see. Alright. Yeah, alright, alright. Personal questions. They're all hidden behind hints, I see.
Goodbye, Mr.
Okay. Posters. Posters.
Joe, please, I don't have your money.
Come on, Barrett, you know the game. You pay for peace of mind.
Can't you just look the other way then? Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose. Have you heard of a nurse called Dorothy Crane?
Nurse Crane? So the bitch really is a nurse then? Always thought she was just some crafty foreigner, that one.
Yes, she's a nurse, and quite a good one. What did she do to gain such notoriety?
Dorothy Crane ain't even a real name. Something like Dorothea Craniu. Something like that. Came to England fleeing the war, I was told.
That doesn't explain why she irritates you so much.
Your precious Nurse Crane gives away medical supplies and prescriptions for free. I offered to sell it for a fair cut, but no. Miss Crane wanted to play the quiet saint.
Oh, I see, I see. Where
Goodbye
then
for
I'm
now, Mr.
going?
Lewis.
I know it's
Oh.
hard to believe, but this district has always been wretched. Now let your guard down.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily
Interesting.
unable to see the true horror around you.
Let's go to her
Don't
first.
be shy, handsome. What can Christina do for you?
I'm not looking for what you're selling, but I'd like to ask you a few questions, if I may. I'm a doctor, Dr. Reed.
All right then, but be quick, though I usually get paid when I open my mouth.
Ah, she's a prostitute. Okay. About your health.
Christina, have you been examined? The epidemic is spreading fast in London, and you could be exposed, or expose others.
I don't like doctors or hospitals, but I don't like you asking questions.
Considering your line of work, I assure you it is only a matter of time before you have health issues.
If it is going to happen, it will happen. Right now, I need money. That's what's important.
You can put your own life in danger, that's your decision. But what about your clients? If you're contaminated, you will put them in danger too.
And you think that would worry me? If you knew the men I deal with, their health would not be what you'd worry about.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? Anything you can tell me about her would be helpful.
I don't know her, but I know her name is Dorothea Crăciunescu. She came from Romania like me and many others.
You seem to respect her.
Dorothea helps the sick people of Whitechapel. Everyone should respect that.
Yes. Any personal questions I can ask? Tell me about yourself.
Are you joking with me? People don't usually come to see me for conversation.
I have no interest in your work. I am, however, curious as to what led you into this career.
Short story. The war, exile, and England. This country is not especially welcoming. I've been refused many jobs because of where I am from. I had few options left.
I see.
I always thought I was the master of my own fate. But now I know we don't always have control over our lives. I don't judge you.
You know, this money is not only for me. I have good reasons to need this money quickly, but it is not your concern, Doctor.
Alright.
Goodbye,
That's all I can
miss.
ask for now. But now I know her. Oh, wow. Okay. She's a 4. Oh, where did the other guy go? Oh, he's out that way. Okay, let's talk to the priest first.
Forgive my interruption.
Do not apologize, my son. Father Tobias Whitaker is always happy to teach mortals about the incoming Armageddon.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, and I just have a few questions.
A scientist? You are much more lost than I thought, my son.
Not quite mortal though. Yeah, he's not quite mortal.
What What do you mean when you say that I am more lost than you thought?
All scientists are entangled in a world of causes and consequences. And most of them can't see the plain truth.
Quite a judgmental opinion, if you ask me. But what do I know? Blinded by science as I am.
But you are seeking answers, aren't you? Answers about the Armageddon about to strike the city. Answers about the hidden truth.
Well, I suppose I can spare a few minutes listening to your so-called truth.
As a doctor, you must be aware of the decimating epidemic. But let me tell you that this so-called Spanish flu is just the beginning of the end.
What do you mean?
The beast is finally revealing itself, corrupting the flesh and the heart of men. With my own eyes I have seen them, those minions from the abyss.
Really? And what would be your answer to this biblical threat?
We must fight the disease before this legion outnumbers us. But not with scalpels and microscopes. No.
What is left then?
Cleansing fire.
How the fuck would that do anything different? Religious people and their blind faith?
Tell me, Tobias, what exactly is your plan concerning the cleansing of this city?
God will recognize his own. More than once this city has risen from the ashes, hardened and purified by the flames.
Purification by fire has proved useful, but where do you stop? Burn the clothes? The buildings? The corpses? Worse?
Your lack of faith is predictable. But my task is to convince rational minds like yours to see the light. This is God's will.
You're mad and dangerous. You're nothing but a soulless butcher. A small-time Torquemada. The Savonarola of Whitechapel.
My son, if you think salvation is a free gift, go listen to the lies of that pompous fool, Joseph.
Joseph, a fool?
Vicar Larrabee of St. Mary's Church. While he continues preaching his fraudulent redemption, more and more people die in the streets.
Well, you preaching your shit is still people are still dying in the streets. That doesn't... What the what the fuck? Okay.
What do you mean?
All
Quite a...
you...
Oh. Alright, you went down that path.
I am. But the answers I seek are based on facts, not superstition.
Okay.
Do you know Nurse Dorothy Crane from the Pembroke Hospital? I'd like to know more about her.
I don't like the liberal ideas of nurses, but I especially abhor that Nurse Crane you mentioned.
So, you're not exactly a fan of Florence Nightingale's work. But nurses are essential for modern healthcare.
Nuns should be the only women allowed to take care of male patients. It's obvious only they have the necessary moral fiber.
What?
Why do you hate Nurse Crane more than other nurses?
Before coming to London, she was a member of the communist resistance in our country. That's what happens when you let a woman get involved in politics.
I mean, yes, priests are filled with misogyny. Or lots of them are. Sure. Religious folk. Fucking hell. They are something.
Have you any friends? Any family left in these terrible times?
No. But I have a disciple I see as my son. He is so devoted. I sent him to preach the good word in the heart of this corrupted city.
Where did you send him?
I sent Samuel to the Stonebridge Cemetery, where the pestilence and evil grows night after night.
You sent him on some preaching crusade during the epidemic.
As a true believer, Samuel will fear no evil while he walks through the valley of the shadow of death.
Well, he's probably dead.
I have heard enough for tonight. Goodbye.
Well, I'm just starting to discover people around. Priests and their Christina Pope. Who is she? Oh, she was that. Okay, yeah. I have a fatigue potion I can give her. Oh, not potion. Oh my god. Fatigue treatment. Yes, these are my finest potions. I'm a potion seller, you see. Well, I don't have many others to discover. That's nice. Okay. Let's see who this guy is.
Excuse me, sir. Are you familiar with this part of town? Name's Clayton Darby, reporter.
Sorry, I'm new to Whitechapel. But perhaps you could help me since you're a journalist. My name is Jonathan Reed.
Dr. Reed, the famous surgeon. I'll gladly help if I'm able, sir.
Why are the newspapers keeping silent about the Spanish influenza? It's as though none of you care.
There's a war going on. People shouldn't be demoralized by news of deadly diseases.
It's a disgrace. People are left to die alone. No one is properly informed of the risks.
These are bad times indeed. So much for the glorious British Empire.
Have you any idea of the danger you face in these streets at night?
I've had to run and hide more than once from frenzied mobs incensed by the fever. Do you think the flu is really responsible for this, Doctor?
That science is unable to explain the facts doesn't mean there is no rational explanation.
I confess, I share your point of view, Doctor.
What is a journalist doing in this borough after sunset?
He goes where none of his colleagues would dare to go, to inform the country.
So you risk your life to reveal the truth. I saw many reporters do the same during the war.
Whitechapel is the crucible of so many untold stories and tragedies. I want people to know them.
That's quite honorable of you. But is the public interested?
Not at all, sir. And that's why I'm an independent journalist, hoping to sell some stories.
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Interesting.
I heard you're investigating an underground medical dispensary in Whitechapel. What do you know about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. They are wary of strangers, and I'm not really an acquaintance of theirs. Why do you care?
I care about public health. It's confidential. A nurse I know is compromised. Sure.
I'm afraid one of the nurses from the Pembroke Hospital may be involved with unsavory activities.
Ah, could it be Dorothy Crane?
Without a doubt, you are a damn fine journalist, Mr. Darby. What do you know of her accomplice, a man named Darius?
I don't know much about the man. He's very cautious. Never goes out. Doesn't seem to have any friends or family.
He has no relatives at all?
No. Except for that strange man, a poet named Richard Nethercott, who sometimes comes by. Darius would never let him in.
Where can I find this Mr. Nethercott?
He spends most of his time lurking around Whitechapel, talking to himself or declaring verses. These days, you can usually find him behind the church.
He never goes out?
No. A few days ago, he unexpectedly did. I followed him, but it was just a ruse to keep me away from his house.
Really? How do you know?
He went to the nearest mailbox, but just before posting his letter, he ripped it up and threw it away.
That's kind of funny, though. Personal questions. I can't ask any. Alright then.
Goodbye,
Bye-bye.
Mr. Darby. Farewell.
A level 4. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting.
Pay me a glass and I'll be gentle. Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Yeah, I'll give you a fatigue treatment.
Good evening, Christina.
Change.
Do you need any assistance, Miss Popper?
It depends on the price of your medicine.
I am shocked that you would think I am that sort of man.
Forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Yes. As I need your blood healthy if I am to
Goodbye, miss.
take it for
Take care
experience.
of yourself as best you can.
Well, the letter and Richard Nethercott are this way. I'll be right back though. I gotta head off to the washroom. And I'm back. Alright. Well, let's head off in this direction. Influenza, stay at home.
I cannot enter.
Anything up here? Why would you ever want to go up here if you can't really do anything up here? Interesting. If this fence wasn't here, I'd be able to jump down, but there's a fence. Oh well. Not a door I can go through. Anything over this way? Nah.
Pay me a bottle and I'll be nasty.
Oh.
You look so pale, my lord. Would you like me to revive you?
She's right there now. That's why it sounded so close. Alright, then nothing in these bushes here. Huh. Oh, hello.
Good
Who
evening,
you?
miss. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you a few questions. I know what you're thinking. A tall stranger who meets a girl in the street at night. It reeks of the penny dreadfuls. But I mean you no harm, truly. I know you understand what I'm saying. Your silence has nothing to do with you being mute, does it? Amelia, I know you work for Dorothy Crane. Please tell me about her secret dispensary. A stubborn and mute comrade. Nurse Crane and Darius Petrescu have been clever.
Damn.
Very well. Goodbye then. The content of Darius' letter to his children could give me more leverage to enter.
I didn't realize that was a trash can that that thing was in. Don't want to deal with gunmen right now.
It's locked.
Oh, that's just a shame. What's that? All right. Where can I get over there? Oh, unless I can open up this door.
It's locked, all right.
Might be able to get here from somewhere else. Going that way won't help. Alright, then let's go. Oh, wait. Let's go to the other side of the chapel, see if I can get through around that way.
There is no protection against malevolence and trickery. You are blinded by your false faith.
Oh, that's open. So I can indeed come from this way. No, there is a scowl. Why does this show a T? That's not what I meant to do, but sure. I'm gonna heal. That's not what I wanted. Did not want to change targets. Alright. There's one more. Oh well. Oh, just a cigarette case. Gout it. Oh, some bullets too. Can't go that way. Guess it's the edge of the map. Oh well. I can get through here, right? Yes, I can. Interesting.
Angel made flesh, I tell you.
Well.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I would like to ask you a few questions.
Please be my guest. Although I may not be the best informant regarding this part of town, my words speak about that which the eyes cannot see.
Really? Are you an artist of some kind?
I'm a poet, sir. Richard Nethercott, at your service.
May I ask what you're doing at this hour of night, sir? Do you live here?
Not at all. I'm just enjoying the pleasure of a quiet walk. Though night talks are always preferable, if you ask me. Especially with strangers.
But are you not afraid of the epidemic?
Oh, why should I? I see some equity in the Spanish flu. No flesh should be saved, say the scriptures. Good or evil, rich or poor, all are equal in the eyes of the flu.
If you say so. But as a physician in a time of epidemic, I must caution you to avoid unnecessary exposure, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. But we both know the seeker of truth has to go boldly where the weak dare not.
What are your thoughts on the terrible situation in this city?
Terrible, you say? No. Of course, the death of so many innocents is a tragedy. But the scourge has not been all bad for the city. Oh, no, sir.
What are you talking about?
Do you remember London before the flu? Noisy, cacophonic, quiet nowhere to be found. And now, listen to this oddly peaceful silence.
Yes. The enjoyable silence of the grave. You have a unique perspective on the situation, I must admit.
Most people fail to understand my perspective. I don't blame them. But how could I call myself a poet if I veiled my feelings?
Are you aware that your life could be in danger in this part of town?
But this is where I must be to feel the real beat of the city. I had to come, see it for myself, alone.
I understand your need for solitude, but it's not safe around here.
I don't care. I don't have many friends, Doctor, and my family despises me.
If some misfortune came upon you, who would be here to help you?
Well, you for a start, my dear Doctor.
Tell me, Mr. Nethercott, why seek inspiration in Whitechapel?
The place is not beautiful per se, but how to explain it? Stirring and challenging.
Do you not think it a little morbid?
On the contrary, sir. Whitechapel is full of life, full of beauty. Just like my dear muse, the wonderful Camellia.
What can you tell me about Camellia?
Not much, and that's the beauty of it. She can't speak, you know. She's a locked mystery who exhales kindness and sweetness.
Perhaps you're just afraid to find out the truth about your muse.
One day, perhaps, I'll ask her to come with me. But will she still be my wild flower of Whitechapel if she moves uptown?
And have you ever tried to learn more about her? Where she lives? How she survives? Whom she may know?
Maybe I prefer she remains an enigma. Reality can be so dull, don't you think?
In what way, exactly?
The struggle by gaslight, the barren smiles and the added hunger under the rain.
If you say so.
Such vibrant antagonism and vivid paradox. The stripped humanity raged across each street.
Vivid, of course, yes. And what about the poignant distress?
Oh yes, the poignant distress. You see what I mean, don't you? That's what I want to write about, and that's what Whitechapel is made of.
Interesting.
Did you know the mute florist is a member of a secret society?
No, I didn't. But I thank you for this information, sir. For it only enriches the mystery surrounding the precious Camellia.
Are you not curious? Is there not more you wish to know?
That girl has not an ounce of malice in her. Whatever she may be hiding, it's certain to be for the benefit of most, if not all.
I fear you are a hopeless romantic, Mr. Nethercott.
Guilty as charged, Dr. Reed.
Interesting.
May I ask you a few questions about the district?
Extraordinary part of town, is it not? I'll be glad to help you, if I can.
I'm looking for Dorothy Crane, a nurse who lives in this vicinity.
Dorothy Crane. Oh, I love the name. The Crane of Whitechapel. Sounds very mysterious. But, sorry, no, never heard of her.
What can you tell me about an old man called Darius?
Darius Petrescu? Yes, I know him. At first, I thought he was only a small publisher. I invited him to publish my work, but his reaction was pretty clear.
Not interested in your talent?
Darius is an old political activist who takes delight in printing tracts and lampoons. Those communist activities only require mediocre writing skills.
Interesting. I think that's all.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
Darius is a bit less of a mystery now. It should not be that difficult to incite him to let me in.
Morbidity can breathe its own beauty and grace.
Ah, so now I can just convince him to let me in. Got it. Walk on over to the door of fate. Right over here is the door I must commit.
You are blinded by your false faith, imprisoned by your daily routine.
Says the priest.
The other way this week, Joe? Come on, we can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long we know?
Maybe it's time to see if this Christina is still working nearby. This district seems to get ugly.
Mr. Petrescu, just 1 minute, please.
You again? Go away.
Sir, wait. Stop this nonsense. I know Nurse Crane is here. Shall we speak man to man, you and I?
All right. Speak up.
Don't you see we're on the same side? We fight to help the poor, sick, and abandoned.
I'm nothing like you, Mr. Doctor.
Yes, you are. You too believe in providing medical care without charge. You know what we have to sacrifice to make the world a better place.
I have to admit your words have conviction. All right, I'll let you see, Dorothea. Don't make me regret this, though.
That was easy. Yes, I shall be stealing anything and everything you have. Ooh, a new collectible. Nice. Don't mind me just taking all of your money. I shall also unlock that door. Medical supplies, medical supplies, medical supplies. I'll also unlock that one. Alright then. Oh, Dorothy. Where are you, Dorothy? Oh, Dorothy. Where, oh, where is she? Oh, Dorothy. Where, oh, where are thee? I shall indeed be stealing anything and everything I can get my little grubby hands on. Hee 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 hee. Well, technically it's not stealing because whenever I'm taking stuff, other people see me and they don't yell at me, so it's not stealing. It's just taking what I rightfully deserve.
I need help!
What do we have here, nurse?
Patient Raz Van Vasily. High fever running on 3 days. Complaints of dizziness, muscle aches, and head pain. Diagnosed with influenza.
Treatment?
Aspirin and salicin for the fever and discomfort. Liquids for dehydration, but he's having trouble keeping even water down.
Thank you, nurse. Anything else I should know?
He did lose consciousness this morning, but he's never had convulsions like these.
He's not convulsing, he's choking. He's not getting any air. Scalpel! Hand me that scalpel!
What can I do, Doctor?
It's too dangerous to operate with these convulsions. Sedative, nurse. Do we have any anesthetics?
I'm sorry, Doctor. None at all.
I need to perform a tracheostomy. Short pipe. That rubber tube will do. We're going to cut a passage for air through the neck.
Yes, Doctor. He's breathing again, but he's coughing up blood.
Internal hemorrhaging. I need to make another incision into the chest cavity to drain the fluids from the lung. Prepare another tube.
A thoracostomy? Doctor, we've nothing to fight the infection. We need an aseptic environment.
Right then, Nurse Crane. What do you suggest we do?
I've no idea. I'm not the doctor.
Time is of the essence. We need to perform a thoracic drain.
Yes, Doctor. He's still bleeding, Doctor. I'm losing his pulse.
The drain must have punctured the intercostal artery. There's too much blood.
Are you all right, Doctor?
I can't see. I must first suture the artery. Find the wound. The source of the blood.
Needle and thread, Doctor.
Good. The stitches are holding. How's he doing?
We're losing him. We've lost his pulse. He's dying, Doctor.
A dose of epinephrine, now.
Yes, Doctor. We've lost the pulse. He's gone, Doctor.
Nurse, we did everything we could.
Truly? Everything you could. Is that how you'll report this in your log? Is this how the war went? Piling up one poor corpse beside the next?
This was not an influenza-induced seizure. I've never seen symptoms like these on the continent.
Neither have I. But the previous symptoms leading up to this attack were the same, indistinguishable from the epidemic.
No. There was something more vile in these reactions. Something primitive.
There have been numerous reports of mental breakdowns caused by the fever that accompanies the flu itself, Doctor.
Yes, but... I'd best take some samples of the blood for analysis.
Interesting.
I doubt you're here to test my bedside manners.
That's a lot of blood. Oh well, I failed.
To what do I owe this courtesy?
It's locked, all right.
I'll talk
This is
to
an
you.
unfitting place for the illustrious Dr. Reed. I suspect it was more than intuition alone that led you to us. So, how might I be of service, Dr. Reed?
Let's see here. You can't carry on like this. I've come to stop the blackmail. This is illegal.
I've come to put an end to this insufferable blackmailing, Dorothy.
Doctor, you think your warnings scare me? I've stolen and plied, blackmailed and lied, but what else am I to do? I'm all these people have.
But why Lady Ashbury? Why her, of all people?
She's pristine and proper, all right. But that she-wolf in sheep's clothing murders the poor for sport. I have her where she belongs, and I'll milk her for all she's got.
Dr. Swansea is a sensible and honest man. He wouldn't have refused your friend's care at Pembroke.
It's easy for you to say, Doctor. These people cannot go to the police, nor to the hospital. They don't even speak English. They depend on me for everything.
So, the end justifies the means. Is that your defense?
I know you're kind, Doctor. Just another fine-heeled, silver-spooned gentleman who was given the world on a platter. You know nothing of poverty. Nothing of the shame, the hunger, the loneliness.
You've convinced me of the sincerity of your actions and their noble justifications. But all the same, blackmail is a crime, and it will stop, Nurse Crane.
So, are you going to turn me over to the authorities?
Ooh, what do I want to do? Do I kill her? Do I spare her? Or do I charm her? I don't know. um... Huh. Yeah, I really don't know. Do I want to charm her, or do I want to embrace her? It will be one or the other. Hmm. Hmm. Um. Let's see. Charming might be the best option. Though embracing might be nice. Ooh, embracing will definitely be a big bad thing in this part, I think. Good thing I don't have a time limit. Huh. It's a difficult decision. And you know what? I think I might want the XP. Huh. Difficult decision for sure. Sure.
Nurse Crane, there is no question that the work you've done here is extraordinary, but this dispensary is incapable of coping with the outbreak. It's only a question of days before the situation at hand will overwhelm us. I cannot allow it. It's my duty to put an end to this immediately.
I'm not ashamed. I did what was right. For in the end, I saved lives and you took them. But we had so much in common, Doctor. Don't you see that?
All right. Oh. Interesting. Okay. What's this door?
I cannot enter.
No, it's still locked. Okay. Sorry, Dorothy.
It's dead, all right. Oh, this one stinks already.
Okay. These poor folk died.
Sir, no civilians allowed. Oh! I'm talking to you, you twat! This one's mine!
Mine! I'll take it. That's too strong.
Oh.
this!
Fuckers.
Mr. Bates.
Evening, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr.
I gotta heal. Anyways. Well then. Dorothy is dead. Let's see. What do I all have? Migraine, fatigue, cold, bronchitis. What do I all have on me right now? I have headache, cold, and fatigue. Ooh, I have a fatigue, I have a fatigue, I have a cold. I don't have a migraine or bronchitis, but I can make bronchitis. I don't know if I can make that yet. Let's go back to the hideout. If you're not strong enough, remember that the blood of citizens is the fastest way to evolve. Yes, I know. Did killing her give me the ability? No, don't think so. Where'd that can't analyze the blood that I got? Good handle parts, don't have it. And good, tiny good handle parts, yeah. Okay. Don't know if I want to rest first. I'll rest, sure. I have 6,000, so I have a lot to use now. I can most definitely do one of these. Maybe this one might be the best. Or this one. I'd probably actually go with this one. Unlocked. I don't use bullets. I'll upgrade this again. Don't really use them, so. Oh wow, that's a large increase. I mean, not much extra healing. I think it really changes. I'll do it anyways. Oh. I'm able to do it. Okay. I don't know what makes those better than this one. Yeah, neither of those seem good. What? Anyways. I haven't really used that. This does seem useful though, so I will. 1300. Let's upgrade my claws. 2000. Oh. Then in that case, what does this upgrade do? Brings it to 300 damage. Yeah, it just brings it up to 300 damage. This would bring it up. Okay, it brings it up to 265. Raises the cost to. No, wait, decreases the cost. Okay. That might be good. I'll use it. I'm level 14 now. Insane. Anyways, then I'll also upgrade this. Level 15. And I'll level up one of these. I guess there's not much that I can increase. So I'll do this one, I guess. Alright. Confirm. I'm not reading that. At least I've mesmerized level 2 now. Oh. Those increased in severity. It's critical now. Oh. Haven't been over here yet. interesting. Huh. Oh. Oops. Not what I meant to click. Hmm. No. Blah. Oh my god. Here. Okay. Yeah, I thought I tried analyzing it. It doesn't show up. Yeah, it doesn't show up in the analyze thing. Does I have to go somewhere else to analyze it? Makes no sense. But I'll do it anyways, I guess. Da 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 da. Rat. I don't need rats. I don't think I can cure pneumonia, can I? I might. Yeah, here's pneumonia. How many people need pneumonia? Neuralgia. I don't have that. That's the headache stuff. He's gonna die. Oh well. I can't. I don't know where I get that stuff. I can treat him. Bronchitis I'll also grab while I'm here. Let's make more fatigue. I'll need at least another 2. Bronchitis and fatigue, I'll make 2 more of these. Let's check the other regions too, not just this one. Still just a headache. And that's still just fatigue. This is the only one that I can't help. I can help everyone else though. And I will. Alright. So you with pneumonia out here, I'm gonna help you.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu? Do you need my help?
I would not even accept fresh water from you, Doctor. I don't need your help.
Yes, you do. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
I said I don't want anything. But I'll keep this for those who really need it.
Goodbye, Mr. Petrescu.
Idiot. Yeah, that cures him. He is just done for pretty much. Bronchitis, I can help him, and I'll help these other ones as well. Alright. Now, he's behind the church, if I remember correctly. You're all fine. What's this?
The Swanborough cordial can be
Nothing.
the answer to all your problems. As long as you...
You're healthy. You're healthy. You're healthy. You are fatigued.
You are blinded.
Good evening, Mr.
It's Father.
Don't you fear?
Faith gives me all I need.
No doubt you're...
Blessed be your generosity.
I have had enough for tonight.
He's recovering from fatigue. Where's the other guy? Where's the journalist? I know that the poet's still back here. Alright. He has bronchitis. Okay.
Flower of Whitechapel.
Good evening.
And good evening to you.
Medical.
Do you
checkup.
need medical attention, sir?
It may be wise to let you prescribe me something. I don't feel like I should.
Here
I
you go.
understand your appetite for words and macabre beauty, sir. But you should be more careful.
The nutrition of my mind is more important than my physical health. But I appreciate your concern, sir.
I'll leave you alone, sir.
I mean, I could probably just eat them. And it might be nice to just eat the polymers. I need bronchitis. I mean, I need that brain stuff. I don't know where to get it though. Oh, there you are. I was looking for you, journalist.
Good evening.
Do you need assistance?
That would be no.
Here you go.
If you persist...
Thank you, sir.
Goodbye, Mr.
And now just the Palmers remain. Where were they? If I remember correct, they would be somewhere over there. Can I get to them this way? I can. Now, where was it that they would be? Where would they have been? Where would they be? Not sure exactly. I can take it on, right? Especially if I stun it first. And it's dead. An ultimate is pretty fucking good because it just immediately removes this person from combat. This ultimate specifically just does that exact thing. It removes whoever I want from combat. Huh. I don't know where they would be then. That's not them. They'll be over here then, actually. Yeah. That looks a bit more accurate. That is, if they're still in the same place as they were before.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Now I can mesmerize him. He's pretty well off already. Don't know how I would unlock the other two hints. Do I want to kill off the Palmers? Not sure if I'm willing to do that for just like 1200. He's very bad off. I need that stuff. Okay, I'll kill off the Palmers after I get that neuralgia thing. I need to find out where I can get it. I'll talk to her, see if she sells any.
Goodbye, young man.
Oh my, I just had a lag spike. Right here actually. Oh, cool.
Good evening.
What do you have? Okay, you don't actually sell anything specific. That's not what I want. I'm gonna probably Google where I can get that. How to... No. Find... in the cemetery. It's all the way out there. Alright. Fine, I'll go all the way out there just to get it. The only other way to get it was through Dorothy, and lo and behold, she might not be that alive anymore. Yeah, you had to save Dorothy to get. There's 2 ways to get it. Good thing for that. But the other way would have been through Dorothy, and I kind of killed her off, so I couldn't get it through her. Well, yay. I'm definitely getting it though. Or at least I'll see if I can somehow. I can go this way. Though there is these guys that I'll have to deal with. You look like the only one here though.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top! We have to stop it!
Oh, that guy's new. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. What? He took next to no damage from that. Ah, fuck.
Away with you!
Fuck off.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
Yeah, that's not good news. Gotta go through here though now. Trash can. All right.
This is no place for you, sir.
Oh, a hideout. Nice, okay. Nothing much here. Okay. Surprised I found it though. Got past them relatively well though. Now, where is it that
This is no place for you, sir.
don't worry about me. somewhere over here. The map showed. Right here. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Did all that just for that. God, my laugh is horrible. Can't go any farther that way, okay. Can't go over that wall. Trash can. And I just so happen to have a hideout right here too, so cool. What's this way? Two skulls. Okay. Ow. Fuck. Ah, fuck you. Fuck. And 3. Fuck you. I am... Okay, it's not attack... First off, it's not attacking me where I'm attacking. What the fuck? It wasn't attacking where I was wanting to attack. And what the fuck? It's switching targets when I'm not wanting it to switch targets too. Like, fuck. It's at least not that. It's at least not unforgiving. It allows you to fuck up. There we go. Now I can make these, and I need this. Thank you very much. I can't make many more of those, though. To be exact, I can make one more. Yeah. Well, now at least it can cure that person. Which is all I really wanted when I came out that way.
not a good place for a stroll. Stupid beast! Right, I'll take it. Murdering bastard!
Am I going the right way? I'll get there. Yeah, I'm just here now. Where is the man, though? I know where the boy is, but where's his father?
The wet boots will be proud of me.
Oh, there's the father.
Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Good
Hey,
evening,
guy.
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Here's
you
your
don't
medical
seem
check.
well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
There we go. Goodbye.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
When science fails you, this is...
Really didn't give all that much more. I mean, it gave an extra 400, but I could kill him off. Just for the funsies, killing a family.
Elixir will give you faith again.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no match for the Swanborough cordial.
Yes, over here. Into the shadows.
I'm not afraid anymore. I died in this trench a long time ago.
Where's the boy? Oh, there's the boy.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
All this for 1500 XP? Yeah. Where does it want me to take him? To where his father died? Yep.
No. Not now. Not me, please. I'll be good.
Alright then. Yeah, I know the district will suffer the consequences. Well, off to Pembroke now.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Oh, a hideout.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Kill him, boy!
Fuck. Okay. Ah, fuck.
Fuck, he's dead! Burn it, boys! Die,
Aye. That's not who I'm Why are you doing this? I'm targeting this one, so keep targeting that one. Okay, now it is actually targeting the correct one when the one that I was targeting it supposedly. Thanks for the constant food supplies though. Very helpful. Fuckers. Fuckers. That's all right. No more fighting. There's no need to fight. You're all just going to perish. Fighting's pointless. You ain't winning. And if you do, I'll just make sure you don't next time. Still can see a reflection in the mirror. For a vampire, that is.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Fear and disgust on every street corner.
You. Oh, you have a headache? I do have headache ones.
It's locked, all right.
I can't understand why you still care for it.
Can't you be satisfied with that?
We have no reason to be here. I have not survived being buried in a mass grave for these trivialities.
Battlefield anymore.
I'm trying to help you, sir.
I am not responsible for everything bad that has
There we
Good
go.
evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Medical
Do you
check.
need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
Yay, heal 10 citizens.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
He should be grateful for his luck instead of taking out his frustrations on everyone.
Alright. That's not everyone as of... Because there's still people in the dock area. There's still someone in the dock area that needs medical attention, but other than that, everyone has gotten medical attention. I mean, I killed these two, but that doesn't matter. This place is definitely going to hostile the next time I rest. And that'll be another achievement, so I say yippee to that.
If only I were young again. Just a dozen years or so.
Yeah, alright. Ooh, medical box.
See her again.
Where is she? Oh, is she over here? Can I not detect her presence with this? Oh, I can.
I would ask you to avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
You killed him. He trusted you. And you killed him.
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed. Permanently. You will not be bothered anymore by the woman.
And who was this woman?
If you must know, she worked under my employ as Nurse Crane. But I'll wager that's not what will be written on her gravestone.
You killed her? Is that what you consider discretion and diplomacy, Dr. Reed?
I did what I thought was best, and acted accordingly.
You will learn that trust is a rare and precious commodity in the Immortals world, my young doctor. And your actions have not induced me to offer you my support.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London Vampire Society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
And no one suspected you.
As you well know,
Oops.
Suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Scowls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here, in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Interesting.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Oh.
Excuse my forwardness, but are you my maker?
Absolutely not.
Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, How is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
Alright. Off to my room. Box. Loot, 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 loot. Yes, I shall. Loot, loot, yes, I shall.
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Scowls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Chapter 3. How many chapters are there?
It's locked.
Still can't steal stuff from in here. Oh well. Alright.
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. But I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I've just looked at the blood of one of our recently deceased.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
But the risk of infection using vampire blood could compound the situation.
I know, but your blood now carries remarkable regenerative properties. With our minds and your blood, there's nothing we couldn't cure.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried
this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Okay. That's all the way... Oh, that's on this side of the place. Okay, cool. I can do that, yes. Do I have any investigations, possibly? All of these are done. There are these two. I've already done that one, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I can do these ones at some point, and don't have any out there. Alright. Shouldn't be... Could be nice. Gonna attend the,
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us. I swear.
Yeah. Jonathan said it well enough. Gonna go attend his sister's funeral. The one that he just so happened to have killed. Hold on, what? This is a new area, isn't it? Oh, whoops. No? No. Oh no, it's just gonna be, it's just referring to that then, I guess. What are the districts? There's the docks down here. There's the hospital right there. There's Whitechapel, which is this huge ass area then. The West End? Would that be the last area? No idea.
This is despicable.
Ooh, dead lady. I'll take your money. Ah, Prywin. A rookie, however. That's the one that I can kill in 2 shots.
Christ, he's dead!
Yes, he is. Where's the ranger?
Bloody leaf!
I keep missing him. There. Influenza. Pneumonia. Yar yar yar. What's over this way? I'm not exactly where I needed to go. But not a discouraged one. Just going to ult you. guy's not coming any closer.
Watch it! It's a killer!
That was easy.
Better go home, sir.
Just a quick kill. Thank you. Bigger and badder baddies, yes they are. They're just getting stronger and stronger at this point.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Don't worry, I'm gonna explore most of this cemetery before going to the funeral. Though there are skulls all over the place.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It's over there. Oh, it's a hideout. Cool. Not that I actually need one. But it's here nonetheless. Still don't know what this area is. Actually this is part of the docks that I'm in right now. Just gonna get rid of you out of the fight. Fuck off. Having one less on your ass is very helpful in a lot of cases. Just like here it would be. as there's 3. Can I quickly stun one? Just another one of these bursts should be fine. Okay. Alright. Oh, there's another one there. There are lots of skulls in here. I mean, yeah, it's a graveyard, but still a lot of skulls. I wonder how anyone else gets through here if there's like 500 skulls. Like, how does anyone else fight through all this? Oh, that's Clay Cox. Here near lie the remains of Clay Cox. Guess that's where they buried him. There's gonna be more graves of others I killed then, right? Where's Dorothy's? Dorothy's gonna be around here somewhere though, right?
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony. Mother, why have you come here? This is proving far worse than I imagined.
Why do I have one of these up here? Well, I can get up there.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
Oh, Mary. What have I done? If I could only change one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
I'm not a religious man. You should know that.
This is not about you forgiving yourself. This is for her. This is you telling Mary how sorry you are.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Why are there two churches in such little succession of one another? Like, here's a church. Wait, isn't that the Whitechapel Church? What? Oh well, whatever. Oops. So here I would definitely be able to have gotten it without going all the way around that way. I mean, I still have to go that way, but it's at least along the way. I don't really use those, so I don't really, yeah, I don't really use these, so. Anyways, let's continue on our way.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood from the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
I could take him on.
Immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Ow.
Eat this!
Apparently you can't hit worth shit. And off he walked to church. Well, you know, I'm suffering from having to have killed my own sister, you know.
Yes? What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, child? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, Vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've told you once, this is a private concern.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest, as you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
She died because of me. How do you think I feel?
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I killed you. There's no excuse. My dear Mary, forgive me.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
There. I confessed to that vicar. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Well, that's something. Oh, fucking hell. I don't like this.
The beast must die.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to lock onto the correct target and click the button at... There we go. Yeah, that was my fault. Okay. Where am I? Oh. Right there. Okay.
He's mine! I'll take it! Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work.
That's not who I'm trying to attack right now. I'm not trying to attack them. Fuck off. Fuck off. Not who I'm trying to attack.
Have faith, brothers!
Fuck off. And you just stand still, not doing nothing. See, it wasn't that hard of a fight. Another guy dead on the streets. Okay. Well then. They're down there. Okay. Better not have to go through another boss fight through here. Looks like I might.
Die, vermin!
Well, a boss fight of sorts, that is. Fuck off, bastard. Well then, just those two left. Well, three, I mean. There's two over there, one here. Those probably seem the best, but I won't be able to get to them without disturbing sounds. So why don't I just go to that one first, kill him quickly, or do that. Go up there. And then sneak up on these ones. 'Cause then it's surely possible, right?
Lord, give us strength! We'll crush this! Stay back, beast!
That died pretty fast.
Crawl back to the hell that spawned you!
Fucker. I am out of blood now. If I remember, there's some rats nearby here, right? Yes, right over here.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
It won't fill me up, but having this little bit of blood is much better than having none.
Thirst for blood.
Yeah, it's much better to have half your blood filled than none of your blood.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth.
You. I remember you.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
Riddles and rhymes. You took my life. Now you insult my mind.
Be stilled, my child. I bring understanding.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
What's that
I've
supposed
had
to
enough
mean?
of others making decisions for me, pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Yeah, maybe Edgar can help. Edgar knows all, right?
You are a coward blinded by fear. You've embraced the path of a warlock. God protect us. You've got a leech in the hospital.
Yes, my hospital. My mission is to heal while you go about warring.
You've set the table for a snake. I wonder why there's venom in your food.
I'm growing tired of your song. You're a woodsman, McCullum, not a doctor. Return to your hunt.
Remember, I've a good nose for machinations. I can flare the scent at a mile. You can't hide from the god.
Leave him, Jonathan. This is sacred ground. Neutral territory. And I just had the carpet cleaned. By the sacred stole, this is very bad news. Bad news indeed.
What happened?
The hospital has been attacked. We have injured patients, at least one dead and several missing. This has spiraled out of control. Even the most infirm are asking to be allowed to return home.
We cannot have the people lose faith in this institution. This hospital is their only hope.
Of course, you're right. But we cannot afford a public scandal. It would ruin us. We must restore order, and quickly.
You mentioned a dead patient. Who is he?
She, Jonathan. She was
Oh.
Miss Harriet Jones. I found her room like a slaughterhouse. Blood everywhere. The duty nurse is taking care of the mess.
Very well. I'll help you.
Jonathan, please. I can't rely on anyone else. And this concerns you as it involves vampires. Someone has taken advantage of our more liberal tendencies here.
In what way?
Jonathan, I may turn my head when you or her ladyship indulge, but I will not allow this place to become a nest for street feeders.
Please then, tell me.
Sean Hampton, the man we thought we'd saved at the docks. It seems he was infected after all.
So Hampton became more beast than man.
Exactly. And now Guard of Prewen suspects the hospital of vampire activity. Do you realize what that could mean for us?
Rest assured, I will protect you and your staff.
McCullum is a fanatic. The Guard will stop at nothing. You don't know what they're capable of, Jonathan.
Very well. Since I brought Mr. Hampton here, I will put an end to this.
Huh, cool. So I have to kill Sean Hampton, right? Well, that can be a thing
Sean
for
Hampton
another
lives
time.
and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
That can be for another time, as I will be getting off right away. Just gonna evolve with my 4000 XP. I do like this. This is a nice ult. What does this one do? Vampires fear them. Blood Cauldron is one such ability. The vampire concentrates their power on one target and makes the victim's blood boil. Through this process, the vampire will regenerate and absorb part of the target's blood. The vampire will release their prey after a few seconds, leaving damaging blood cells within them. These cells will continue to impact their host before exploding after a short time. The blast will affect any living That is even better. Oh, okay, so all the attacking ones and the ultimate ones all have their own all one of the three. Physical, blood, or shadow. Or I mean damage, I guess. Damage, blood, shadow. I took the shadow one here. I have the shadow thing there and that thing there. Maybe I should take a blood just so I am a little bit more diverse, so I don't have two shadows. Though it's expensive. Like 1,000, 2,000. I mean, I could just upgrade that immediately. I also heal off of it, which is pretty good. 3,000 on that, and then maybe 600 on one of these or something. You're not sure, I'll take it. There. I could upgrade that. I don't want to though. I don't want that, so yeah, I'll probably just upgrade this. Can't upgrade it again. I will do that. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna confirm that. And that will be where the stream will end. Yeah. Oh. Why did it decrease down to... Why is it decreasing? Yikes. Why is everyone sick? Oh, everyone's just fatigued. That's an easy cure. Okay. There's a lot though. What the fuck? Oh. It didn't actually go down to hostile. Interesting. So me healing everyone was pretty good. But now I understand why it's not healthy. But that will be a cause for next stream, I guess. So, I will be ending it there. And yes, I shall quit. Bye-bye.